I want to bring you greetings from the entire leadership of the World Union for Progressive Judaism as we reflect on this past year of 2012. We've been exceedingly proud of our accomplishments this year. There's so much for us to revel in. Sending over 1,000 young people to camp in the former Soviet Union to learn about their Jewish heritage and Jewish history and Jewish life. These young people will grow and will populate our many congregations and communities in the former Soviet Union and reestablish a vibrant Jewish community there. I just came back from Costa Rica, where I celebrated the 25th anniversary of our congregation there and met many of the leaders of the World Union's Latin America region and the UJCL, the region of the Caribbean and Central America. And there's an excitement going on there as we build the community and help the current communities grow and foster progressive Judaism. Throughout Europe, the World Union has been partnering with our congregations in order to fight for the rights of progressive Jews to secure funding from community funds and work towards government recognition in a number of countries in which that has been challenged. We celebrated the High Holy Days for the first time as a progressive community in Shanghai and look forward to working with that community to build it into a solid congregation in the Far East. There's so much that we have been doing of which we are proud, and I'd like to introduce you to two friends of mine, colleagues, for them to talk about the successes of their own region.
Shalom. My name is Alex Kagan, and I am the Director of World Union Operations in the former Soviet Union. The first Reform community in ENI was established over 20 years ago in Moscow, and since then significant changes have taken place. Now we have over 40 Reform congregations that live full Jewish liberal lives, attending weekly services, celebrating Jewish holidays, taking classes on Jewish tradition, Hebrew, history, Israel, conversion processes. We have 6 Russian-speaking rabbis who graduated Leobek and Hebrew Union College, and 20 community workers, graduates of the Mahon program, Institute of Modern Jewish Studies in Moscow. We have formal educational department that operates over 20 Sunday schools and 10 daily kindergartens. In 20 years of work, a number of significant spiritual and traditional materials have been published in Russian, among them Sidur, Mahzor, Agada, and the Russian translation of the Plaut Modern Torah commentaries. To establish strong roots for future development, we decided to purchase buildings, community centers in capital cities. In the past few years, we have bought buildings in St. Petersburg, Moscow, Minsk, and now we are very close to purchasing our last center in Kiev. The key for the futures is our youth. Jewish youth in FSU has chosen the Netzer, Reform Zionist movement. The ideology speaks to them and is most suitable to their lives. Our main activities are seminars and camps for youth and students. Over 1,000 participants took part in the camp program last year. We are now running a special campaign for our summer camp program, raising funds to enable as many youth as possible to take part, as their parents are unable to cover these costs. $1,000 will cover the cost for one child in 1 week of camp. We really believe in twinning development of relationship between our communities in former Soviet Union and abroad. We have 40 active communities in former Soviet Union, and your communities here can help them to develop programs and Jewish life. But when I say support, I don't necessarily mean only financial. It is also personal contacts, visits, and mainly it is feeling that someone here is looking out for someone there. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Miriam Wasserman, the World Union Chairman of the region Latin America. It is my great honor and a singular pleasure to greet you on behalf of the professional and volunteer leaders of World Union for Progressive Judaism Latin America. When leaders from liberal, progressive, and reform congregations in Europe, North America, and other parts of the world gathered in Berlin in August 1928 to convene the First World Union International Conference, few could imagine that in less than a century the World Union would gather in Buenos Aires, Argentina, more than 600 people to affirm their commitment to a liberal, egalitarian, pluralistic approach to Jewish living. The fifth conference of World Union Latin America was filled with high-level study, inspiring worship, and the upbeat Latin spirit, which is the traditional hallmark of the region. The progressive Judaism in Latin America is more vibrant than ever. Outstanding leaders have emerged, new congregations, day schools, and youth camps have been formed, and successful programs and projects have been established. Anna Scherer from Florianopolis summarized the sentiment that is widespread among many of our activists and volunteers. Our desire is to see all Jewish children in this world receiving a Jewish education and taking forwards that flame that not even the worst condition in history were able to extinguish. We believe that progressive Judaism is the clearest way to engage people in the tradition of our people, to educate children with excellent character, and who will not be afraid to tell their sons and daughters that they are spiritualized and that they believe that we all have a divine spark within our hearts.
You've now had an opportunity to hear from Alex Coggin and Miriam Wasserman as they describe the wonderful and remarkable things that are going on in their regions, each and every day in 7 regions around the world. The World Union for Progressive Judaism labors to create warm, welcoming, egalitarian, and pluralistic, progressive, liberal, and reform congregations. As we near the end of our year, we hope that you will support us and help us to build a future in which Jews anywhere and everywhere can find that kind of congregation that you enjoy in your home community. As we now approach the remarkable celebration of Hanukkah, in which each and every day the Hanukkah, the candelabrum, glows brighter and brighter with each passing day, we hope that as we near the end of our year, you will give us more and more hope that the work that we do is valued and the work that we do will continue so that all may enjoy a vibrant Jewish life. We wish you the very best in this holiday season, and we thank you for your ongoing support of the World Union for Progressive Judaism.